Hey, Christian here for projectcreateyourownlifestyle.com. In today's video, I want to talk to you about the fears that people have for starting an online business. In the last video, I spoke about the reasons that people are giving for not starting an online business. Reasons like, I don't have the time, I don't have the money, and it's gonna cost a lot of money, and I'm too old. And in this previous video, I showed you why these reasons are not true. In this video, I'm going to cover fears for not wanting to start an online business. Fears that I had myself when I started online. And I'm going to show you why you shouldn't have those fears if you're thinking about starting an online business. The first one is not being good enough. Either your product not being good enough or you yourself not being good enough to start an online business. And if you're thinking about this, then who do you think started as an entrepreneur or started an online business knowing everything? You can learn along the way. You're not going to know everything when you start online, and it's going to be a journey. It's going to be a journey to get where you want to go. But this is how everybody starts. Nobody starts something knowing everything. You can't ride a bike without learning how to ride that bike. So the fear of not being able to do things and the fear of I can't do this or I can't do that, you shouldn't have this fear because you will learn along the way. The second fear is the fear of failure. And think about this, you're going to come across failure no matter what you start. Whether that's a new job or whether it is starting an online business, you're always going to come across failure. And I've come across failure, not only starting this online business, but before I was in a business with my parents that went bankrupt. So I've come across failure, but it's your decision what you do with that failure. Is it going to be the end of the road, or is it just something that you pass by on the road? Think of this, you and your attitude towards failure will either set you up for success or it will be the end of that road. And there's a saying, the master has failed more times than the beginner has even tried. And I think it's about 8 to 10 things that you try fail, but those other 2 things, those matter. So don't let failure be a fear of not starting something, because you will come across failure, but this failure will set you up for success. The third fear that people have for starting an online business is overwhelm. There are so many things coming at you. You need to do all these different things, and are you going to be able to do all those different things? And something you need to keep in mind is that there's always one thing that is the most important about your business. And you can always outsource certain things. If you're not good at some things of your business, you can ask other people to help you. But important is to always know your one thing. What is the one thing that you want to do with your business? And that will make sure that all the other things are not necessary. And for me in my business, the most important thing is to create content and to deliver value to people. Valuable information that will help them in setting up an online business. And this is my most important one thing. And this is what I focus on. So even though overwhelm can be a fear, there's a lot of things coming at you, always remember that there's so many different ways of outsourcing, of having people to help you. And that's the advantage when you join a community like the 6-Figure Mentors, what I did. There are so many people there that can help you on different aspects of your business. And there's so much training, so you can set up your business in the easiest way. So don't let overwhelm be a fear for not starting online. The last fear that I want to cover is the fear for the unknown. What are you going to get into when you're starting an online business? You probably have some security now. You have a job and you know exactly what you do today, next week, next month. You probably even know what your day is going to look like in a year. And this fear for the unknown of not knowing what your life is going to look like in a year time or in 5 years time, this is something that is holding a lot of people back. And it was something that I found difficult when I started online. I was in a job which was a successful job and I was well paid, and people around me were saying, what are you doing? Why are you leaving your well-paid job? Why are you leaving a successful job for something you don't know what's going to happen? You don't know what you're going to achieve with it. But I knew that staying in that job wasn't going to make me happy. Staying in that job wasn't going to give me what I wanted. So I took a step and took a step into the unknown. But I also knew that because I wanted this and I had this burning desire of getting this, I would make it happen. So don't have this fear of the unknown. You're looking for this better lifestyle and you want to create something better for yourself. And the only way is to go out there and to go get it. You have a burning desire of wanting something better for yourself. You're a hard worker and you're passionate about what you do. And these qualities are more than enough to conquer any obstacle in the way. So don't let these fears hold you back for starting an online business. You will come across things that you're not sure about, and you will have fears. I still have them myself. I'm not always sure on what I should be doing. But by having the right people around me and by making sure that knowing what I want, I am going to make sure that I achieve what I want. And you can do the exact same thing. So don't let these fears hold you back and go out there and create for yourself what you want. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you can see now that these fears, even though you have them, everybody has them, and you shouldn't be letting those fears stop you from starting an online business. In the next video, I will cover the reasons why you should be starting an online business. So if you're still not convinced, watch the next video and we'll talk soon. Bye.